This is so strange.
We're usually alone.
Yeah. We are on the way to WWE World, and we're heading to the Tattoo Pavilion because my tattoo artist, Celeste, the best tattoo artist in the world, she is down. WWE has paid for her to come down and tattoo Mommy before WrestleMania XL, WrestleMania 40, and I'm excited. I love getting tattooed. I haven't been able to see her in a hot minute, so I'm very, very excited. And you might call me stupid, you might call me dumb for getting a tattoo before WrestleMania, but you know, this isn't my first rodeo, so y'all can keep your opinions to yourself because Mommy is always right and Mommy is always on top.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Today we're tattooing. It is a knife with a deer vertebrae handle. So it's very like Viking-like and cool. It's going on her inner bicep. We made a little adjustment right here so it flows better with her body, but yep, that's it. Well, she wanted a knife and she sent me some references and stuff with all kinds of different bone handles, but I just thought it'd be really cool for a vertebrae to be there. She already has like quite a few bones tattooed on her, but not necessarily like a complete like vertebrae piece. So I thought it'd be really neat. I have a thing for like horned animals, so I really thought like a deer vertebrae would be super cool. Plus they have like a nice spiky vertebrae, so I felt like it really like went with what Rhea likes. She likes like spiky stuff that's kind of evil looking.
This is so strange.
We're usually alone.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Yo,
Last words.
help me. It's so weird, like, trying to tune out, everyone staring at me.
Yeah,
But-
it's kind of difficult because you can kind of just hear like residual conversations.
Yeah. And like every now and then I hear my name and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't want to look in that direction. I want to say you've done 90% of them?
Yeah.
95% of them?
I think so, yeah.
I got a couple stupid little ones, but like that's about it. She's done everything else.
She has like a whole progression of my tattoo career basically, like on her body.
Yeah, whole time like he's looking at me, waiting for me to.
He is.
Yeah, see. She's like, don't show any pain. The cameraman's waiting for it. I'm like, yeah, he is. Look at him, and you're like, does it hurt? It's not too bad. It's not too bad yet. I think I'm like at a good 4. Yeah, like it's not, maybe a 3. Maybe a 3. It stings. Yeah, it stings. It's not the worst thing that I've got done, you know?
How was it?
Not bad. Not bad. If anything, my elbow hurts a little bit more from my cast being so heavy.
Look at you flex. Does it hurt?
No. I'm tough. I'm strong. It's funny, we were just talking about it. We're like, once you get other places done that hurt way more, everything else seems like a breeze. So it wasn't bad. It was probably a good like 5, 6 out of 10 pain scale.
Well, how many tattoos does that make for you?
I got no idea. I got no idea. They all blend. They all blend into one after a while. I got a lot.
She travels around the world and she could get tattooed by anybody she wants. Like, she asked me to come, so I was like super flattered. It made me feel super special. But also, it's my first time ever like tattooing in an environment like this, and like it's just awesome. I'm super grateful.
It's really cool. I'm glad that like I got to not only experience this with the fans, but I got to experience this with Celeste and bring her into my world since I'm always going into hers at the tattoo parlor. But also now I have a nice little reminder of WrestleMania XL, WrestleMania 40, and I have it on my body forever. And yes, it doesn't look like it represents anything to do with WrestleMania, but for me it does. And I felt like a knife was a very specific thing for me and a very personal thing for me right now. And I feel like it's weird, I was thinking about it this morning. Last year, I got a crown before WrestleMania, and it was made out of bones, and it's because I took the crown from the Queen herself. And now I've got a knife that's made out of bone. So I feel like the theme of WrestleMania for me is a bone. I don't know why. It's super cool.